Circles always small, keep a certain few, only ever us, just the perfect crew. People ask for...
Well, welcome everyone to the first episode of Bosnian Car Talk, featuring me, Mr. Slavic. If you're new to the channel and this is the first video you're watching, I do all kinds of videos, but I decided to start a new series with Bosnian Car Talk, which is me driving around, talking about different developments in the car market and things I am interested in myself on the car market. You may be wondering, which car do I drive now? Well, I drive an Audi A4 from late 2010, which I bought 3 years ago. It's a 1.8 gasoline version, not a diesel, with standard 160 brake horsepower. And I have remapped it, so this car produces 220 horsepower. So this car produces 220 horsepower, and it does not have a limiter. I changed the filters, the air intake, to a K&N air filter. So I'm having quite a fast car as a first car, actually. It maxes out on 290 kilometers per hour on the Autobahn. It does take a very long time to get there though, so don't get me wrong, it's not like a beast of a car that you can buy and it's with a bit of a tune, it's one of the best cars. After the summer I will have a full-time job, because then I have a diploma and I can actually buy a decent car. Because I'll have a company car as a daily, I'm looking to save up, so in like maybe 1 year of a time, really around next year winter, January, something like that, I will have a budget for a new car. And I've been looking at 2014 models of the Audi RS3 and the BMW M4. The only thing is, I'll be living in Germany by then, because I'll be moving to Germany. Problem is, the weather isn't that good in Germany or in the Netherlands. So I've been looking at the Audi because of the Quattro all-wheel drive system and the interior and features that you get with the RS3, because it is one beast of a car in a straight line, of course, with launch control. Its efficiency is decent, and it's also a practical car. I don't need anything bigger than that, because I'll be living there on my own. So you can fit 4 people in RS3, so that's okay. I think that's the ideal car for me, but BMW M4 has way more road presence, and RS3 isn't that wide. Like, if you look at the RS6 and the RS5 series, they're really wide wheel arches and stuff, which I really like. So don't get me wrong, that's the aggressive look that I'm looking for. Which I actually lack in the RS3. So that's kind of my, I don't know, the point that it's bothering me, to say so. Came up with a BMW M4. It has rear wheel drive, which kind of is the problem for me, because in wet conditions you can never get the power down. And I'm like, most of the time in the Netherlands and Germany, etc., it's raining. So you can't get the same amount of grip that you can get from the Audi RS3. I still like the looks way more because it's really wide. It also has like these wide wheel arches. It has like this way more aggressive look and way more road presence, which I like. That, I think BMWs are cheap. It sounds really stupid, but the build quality isn't as premium as like an Audi or something. Jesus, the sun. Isn't as premium as an Audi, because Audi is killing the interior game right now. And BMWs, I don't know, it's kind of always the same. It's way more plastic, and I don't know, the car is like it doesn't feel as premium as a RS model from Audi. Of course, also sound is a big factor. And I really like the sound that an Audi RS3 produces with its 2.5 liter engine. So I don't know how I'm going to make a choice. So of course I'm gonna test drive both of them. I have a couple of friends who actually drive pretty expensive cars because, let's be honest, RS models, M car models are not cheap, not at all. And it is going to be one of my biggest expenses like ever. So I also have to look at maintenance costs, etc. But as I said, I will have a company car as a daily, so that car will only function as a weekend car. So it will be just for holidays, a bit of touring, and of course I'm gonna switch up the car or change the car within like max 2 years. Why? Because this way I don't lose a lot of money on maintenance, and I can sell the car quicker and buy something else, because I like to test out new cars. What I would like to know is, anyone of you guys who are watching this video right now, do you own a BMW M4 or an RS3? And maybe do you know someone who owns one of those cars? To ask them what they think of this difference. I mean, some people say it's a different league, but both of them I'm gonna remap, of course. And on the RS3, I don't think I will need an exhaust system. On the BMW, I don't really like the sound of the BMW stock. I don't know, the new BMWs don't make that same sound. Like, the only real BMW that I actually was a fan of was the BMW M5 from the E60 series. The big one with the V10 engine that just screamed floor me all the time. That's one of the cars that I really like. But these new ones, they look cool, but the sound isn't really good. The build quality is way less. But that's my opinion. I mean, I'm not a BMW or an Audi fan. I just buy cars based on their capabilities, the way they drive, and the things that fit me most. So I'll probably go test drive the M4, the RS3 in like a year when I'm going to buy them, because depreciation will be the biggest factor in me being giving me the opportunity to actually own that car. Because an RS3 and the BMW M4 will be around 35 to 40,000 euros from 2014 coming winter, actually. So, next year winter, not this winter, coming winter. So that is 2019. And I don't know, I really like the Audi because of the modern technology, the pop-up screen, the virtual cockpit, the LED lights. Even though I don't know if I really want those. I mean, in the end it's just about having the RS3, the engine. Some basic things that I really like is having a good sound system, so probably gonna look at that as well. The sport exhaust, the color of the car, the interior, because I really like those diamond stitchings. I just don't know. I'm really doubting between the Audi RS3, the BMW M4, and also the Mercedes CLA A45 AMG, which is also one beast of a car. But the thing that annoys me so much in the build years of 2014 of those Mercedeses are those screens that are just they're just smacked onto the dashboard. And also, it isn't, I don't know, it's not really the best system to be honest. I mean, the BMW iDrive and the Audi's MMI systems are way better actually. So that's also one of the features. But Mercedes cars are really known for having almost no maintenance costs, no things that really break down. But I kind of doubt that when it comes to the 2-liter engine that's pushing so much brake horsepower. Basically every car that's fast is gonna break down if you push it like often. Especially, I'm gonna be living in Germany, so every weekend, well, not every weekend, but that thing will be floored a couple of times per month. So I hope you guys like this first episode of Bosnian Car Talk, featuring me, Mr. Slavic, also known as Dino, my real name. And Let me know what you guys think of the car that I should look at. And if you have different car ideas, also comment it down below, because I really want to check them out. Don't forget to subscribe down below, helps me out a lot. And all the car videos will be put into one playlist, so if you really like the car videos, you can watch them all. Of course, this is the first episode, so there aren't any other videos so far. And I see you guys in the next video. Ciao!